everyone, welcome to Track by Track Reviews. I'm Rory Sullivan. It's been a while since the last video. That's because it's December and that means two things: snow and finals. So, I don't have a review for you today, but that's because it's almost the end of the year. We're compiling lists. I'm just going to do a top 10 albums. I'm going to bring in some of my guests that are going to give their top 10 albums of the year, and that'll really be it. But first, I want to go over stuff that you might have missed, stuff that I felt was underrated, overlooked, or just, people didn't really pay much attention to. I think that's important at the end of the year, and I hope you guys comment and tell me some of the stuff that you think I might have missed, because I do miss stuff, miss a lot of stuff, so tell me about it. The first band I'm going to talk about is a band called White Fence. They're sort of a garagey, psychedelic rock outfit. I'm thinking 13th Floor Elevators, Little Sid Barrett. It's a self-titled album. The first track, Mr. Adams, the track after that, and I'll Follow You are all great tracks. I'll leave links. Definitely check this band out. The next band is one that a lot of people know about, but didn't really talk a whole lot about this year. The album's The Brutalist Bricks, and the band is Ted Leo and the Pharmacists. I'm not sure why this got overlooked. Ted Leo's not exactly a household name, but people know who he is and they like his music. It's really just rock, a little punk thrown in there, and it's fun. From front to back, this album is enjoyable, and I'm not sure why it was overlooked, but I definitely recommend it. It's very enjoyable. The next band, the Heligoats, is a band that I found out about on NPR, actually, but I still haven't really heard people talking about them. The song Mercury is great, the song Water Towers on Fire. It's just some great indie acoustic music. Really simple, not a whole lot to it, but it's fun. It's about 10 tracks, about a half an hour, really quick and really enjoyable. The next person, Freddie Gibbs, is a rapper from Chicago, I believe. He put out his EP, Straight Killa No Filla, which I have actually not heard the entire thing, but he's been just putting out a lot of material in one form or another. The song CHL, Cops, Hoes, and Labels, covers three of the biggest things that rappers talk about: cops, hoes, and labels. And he does it brilliantly, and the song is very catchy, it's very funny, it's very it's very gangster rap, I will definitely say. And I'm not usually into gangster rap, but he does it. Also the song The Ghetto, I'll leave a link to. Every rapper's talked about the ghetto, but he manages to do it in a way to where it's still interesting. The next group, Reflection Eternal, is the return of Talib Kweli with High Tech. The first album they've done in 10 years. Train of Thought was a huge album. Then this came out, and people were hyped for it. They were hyped, then it came out, and didn't hear anything about it. I have the album. It's really good. I don't like it as much as Train of Thought, but Talib Kweli is lyrically on top of his game with songs like Ballad of the Black Gold, City Playgrounds, and In This World. Another song I can't remember the name of that features Mos Def is great. Whenever Talib Kweli and Mos Def are together, count me in. The next group, more of a solo artist, sometimes a duo, is O. It's spelled lowercase o, uppercase O, lowercase o, uppercase O, uppercase O. I like to jokingly call them O, but it is pronounced O, and I have no idea what to classify this group is, this artist. I guess electronic, that's kind of a wide umbrella, but that's what I'm going to have to go with. There's a Poker Face remix on this EP. And then at the same time there's a song called No Shore that features acoustic guitar and a distorted voice that's made lower, sounds very creepy. Listen to it in the rain. It's just a dreary, dark, gloomy mood. It's one of my favorite songs of the year, I really have to say. The first couple times I heard it, I didn't know what to think, but listen to it 5, 6, 7, 10 times, and then decide if you like it or not. The next artist is from the UK. Really hard to call her overlooked when her first album was so big, but her new album, The Sea, I feel like didn't get talked about as much. And that's probably because, by the way, the artist Corinne Bailey Rae, her first album came out several years ago, I believe 4 or 5, so it was kind of a long wait for this album. That's because the tragic death of her husband played a big part, and is definitely present on this album, her grief. and no more so than on the song "I'd Do It All Again," which is one of the best songs of the year. Definitely, I'd say, the best soul song of the year. It tears my heart out, and it's gorgeous. Her voice is great. She's got soul. She's a great songwriter, and she's gorgeous. I like Corinne Bailey Rae. Kill me. The next group, Atmosphere, is once again hard to call overlooked as far as underground hip-hop goes. They're one of the biggest names, if not the biggest name, and that's understandable. Slug writes some great songs. He's a great storyteller, often adds a twist at the end of some of his songs. Just a great hip-hop group. And the double EP they put out this year is pretty good. It flows like an album, not as good as some of their full albums, definitely not by any stretch, but songs like Scalp, To All My Friends, and The Best Day are definitely hits. And definitely check this out. The next artist I want to talk about is someone who I should have mentioned a long time ago. I actually know him. I went to high school with him. Josh Sachs, who goes to school in Tennessee, I think now, but put out an acoustic record. Some stuff that he's been playing for years. Some stuff's new. It's called Crooks. Influenced by Wilco, Limbeck, Jason Mraz, that kind of stuff. Josh Sachs can sing. And we've known this since he was a freshman in high school. He just always had the best voice of anyone we knew. And he's just a great songwriter, too. I love this guy. Josh, if you're watching, which you're probably not, but yeah, keep making the great music out there, man. The next artist I want to talk about is Luna Is Honey. They put out an album called Copycats. Not really sure if it's really an album, per se. It's 6 songs and like 20 minutes long. And they released the Mediafire. They released it for free. They put a Mediafire link on their Facebook group. What really drew my attention to this band is the song Who Wouldn't. It's just this punk, garage rock, driving drums, great guitar riff, a little Sebadoh, I feel like. But yeah, this song was unlike much of this album. A lot of it was like pop, rock. I didn't really like it, but the song Who Wouldn't is excellent. I'll find a way to get you guys this song because it's one of my favorite songs of the year also. Just fun. The next artist, Da Vinci, is also a rapper that flew under the radar for the most part. He released a song, The Beginning, with Big Crit and Webbs. I'm not really sure who Webbs is. But yeah, super epic. About 6 minutes long. Great strings, drum beat, and backing vocals, the very soulful vocal samples. I love this song, but that's not featured on the album that he released for free, The Day the Turf Stood Still, which is a surprisingly good hip-hop record. It was released for free, but the production value is actually pretty good, and Da Vinci is a good rapper, and he's not cocky or anything, which is what I thought he might be like when I saw the album cover, and he's got his arms crossed and there's a tattoo on his arm that says Thoroughbred. I thought he would be kind of a cocky asshole, but he's actually very interesting and very smart, and I like this record. Go check it out. It's free. No money. So yeah, those are just some of the artists that I thought were a little overlooked, so go check them out. A bunch of links in the info box, and tell me what I missed, because there's bound to be tons of stuff that I did miss, and I want to hear about it from you guys. So leave comments, subscribe, and look out for the top 10 lists coming out in the next week or so. I love you guys. Bye.